welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Tennessee Titans. Visitor sideline, Giants head coach Brian Dable. His guys ready to get this one going. His counterpart on the Titans sideline, that's Brian Callahan. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. Set to put his foot into this one. And off we go from Nashville. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. They're led out by the former #1 overall pick from the University of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
To throw, here's Ward. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up
Ward from the gun on third down. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. They're led out by a former first-round selection back in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jackson Dart.
All right, I know it's something that every team says every season, but they genuinely believe that this is their year, and having him a quarterback is a big part of that. They think he's poised for a huge season and can really be the type of player that brings out the best of each weapon that they have on this offense. Behind that type of performance, their goals are high. They envision a lot of wins and finishing among the league's best on their side of the ball.
Over the middle, he completes it to Robinson. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down.
10 yards on the pickup.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Giants.
To throw is Dart. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
Play fake, and here's Dart. Open man, that's Malik Neighbors. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 13-yard line.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's another Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They go play action with Dart. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. But we've seen how this quarterback can beat you with his legs. Saw it earlier on this drive, as a matter of fact. But that time, they had him covered.
They really gave him no place to escape because oftentimes they're able to find a crack, a sliver, anything that can get them upfield. On that occasion, nothing open at all, and they swarmed him.
They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Giants. Malik Neighbors from 19 yards away. And the Giants are on the board here first in the season opener. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he stopped immediately there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 21-yard line.
And now a fake there on the jet sweep as they'll give to Pollard. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
Leads to 3rd and 11.
Here's Ward. Pass complete. Restrepo. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Ward. Man open. That's Calvin Ridley. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
17 more yards. That's another Titans 1st down.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 50-yard line.
They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. From the shotgun, it's Ward. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Had to pass there, 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the 1st down, even throwing the football.
36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10. They'll start with a run by Tracy. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here's Dart. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a 1st down.
The Giants 1st down. A gain of 14. 1st down, New York.
They'll hand it to Tracy. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
A gain of 25 more yards. That's another Giants.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On the give, it's Tracy. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And the Giants are going to be set up with a first and goal as strong running gets them to the 9-yard line.
There are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you've got to put more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Off the play fake, it's Dart. Touchdown! Eric Gray, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Giants lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Gano the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
That's to the tight end, Helm. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Ward. And that one too wide and incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And that will come the offense as they take over. The possession switching back to the New York Giants. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd and 9. And he's going to use his legs here. And unable to get downhill there, so he'll take this up to about the 37. Here's 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing, Dart. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Giants first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Giants.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
15 more yards. That's another Giants first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down.
That's complete to Slayton. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. But to throw once more, here's Dart. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Working out of the gun is Dart. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Titans are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Throwing is Ward. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. Now Ward. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
Now fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. And the Giants ready to come out now. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
16 yards.
It's a Giant first down on a gain of 16.
First down. A gain of 16 yards.
We often talk about understanding the playbook, understanding progressions, and understanding what the defense is doing. We saw all of that on that play. Great recognition and understood where his running back was going to be. Found a way to have him leap.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Now Dart. Quick hitch, complete. It's Robinson. So here's a 3rd and 14.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd down.
To throw now. Dart. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Dart. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Wan'Dale Robinson, 27 yards. And the Giants are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Boy, so if you are scoring at home, Charles, and God bless you if you are, but that's now 3 drives and 3 touchdowns.
So in a baseball game, wouldn't that wreak havoc on your scorecard?
Yes.
I mean, with all the action that's happening now, how they got here, whatever cliche you want to bring into it, they're locked into a groove, they're clicking on all cylinders. Bottom line, they're piling up the points.
For New York.
The quick feed by Jackson. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. To throw is Ward. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first.
A gain of 6. And the Titans first down.
Throwing again here, Ward. Open man downfield is Ridley. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
That's another Titans first down.
Play action. It's Ward. Targeting more, and now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing that danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
New York set to take the field. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the shotgun, a throw for Dart. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and it'll be Titan football. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Incomplete. Deontay Banks on the coverage.
Ward now working out of the gun. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Abdul Carter coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
On now is the Titans punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Giants offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating them up right now. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Giants first down.
And a solid job using his legs. 16 yards and a first down on the keeper.
love that there. No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Tracy going to get it on first down. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, here's Dart. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Dart from the gun on 3rd down. He wants it all for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down. And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the first half must end in points, but you're down 21-0. They're going to have to get something going fairly quickly.
I would agree totally with that, because if you're going to mount the comeback, it's going to have to come in bits and pieces. It doesn't just all come at one time, right? We haven't seen anything more than a 6-point touchdown ever in this game, right? So that's how it has to be done. Get points on the board now. Start your comeback. But you're exactly right. Let's get it going right here in this spot.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line.
Javon Holland on the tackle. A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll run left with Pollard. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Throwing now, Ward. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
Play action now, Ward.
28-yard line.
He completes it to Ridley. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Titans go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. There you go, Charles. His first touchdown pass of the new season.
And he had a strong rookie year. So much more expected of him this one, as you might imagine. He threw that one with confidence and assuredness.
And I noticed that the celebration a little bit more subdued than his first touchdown pass last year as a rookie.
Yeah, he certainly is acting like he's done it before.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself, because so many times I get wrapped up in the play calling, how they've sequenced things, how it's run. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they are locked in and really looking good.
They'll try to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down. Here's Dart. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Jamie Gillen now on to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Let's take it inside his own 40. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll throw this out wide and complete it to Ridley. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Ward. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
And the Titans first down.
To throw, here's Ward. That's complete, it's Josh Riley. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Out of the gun, again to Pollard. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. 2nd and 4. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
Here's a screen now for Pollard. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Tony Pollard, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Titans get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did. They didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Myers connects on the PAT. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Giants offense and receiver Malik Neighbors headed onto the field. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in this first half, it has resulted in a big play, as borne out by the numbers. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime
Our trip
report.
around the league starts now in the Motor City. The Lions at home to take on the Buffalo Bills. And it's one of the most dangerous playmakers in the NFL, Jahmyr Gibbs. Looking for a hole, finds one, and he hits the turbo. The Lions wind up winning this one in front of the home crowd to begin the new season. From there, it's on to Cincinnati, checking in on the Bengals as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this is the Steelers quarterback. Fans hoping this will be the first of many, his first ever NFL touchdown pass. This one's at halftime now, and it's the Steelers trying to get the job done on the road. They lead the season opener at halftime. Lastly, let's get down to Miami, the Dolphins hosting the New England Patriots. And here it's Tua hooking up with his main man, Jalen Waddle. A nice throw here, 20 yards for the touchdown. This one's gone to halftime with the Dolphins with the lead in the opener at the half. Time for a look here at the rest of the games going on and what's to come here in Week 1 of the new NFL season. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. To throw is Dart. That is caught. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And a Giants first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down. This is 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw off play action. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. A CD, a little bit of feast or famine for him. He's had some success throwing the football, but also now he's been sacked 4 times.
Yeah, you just mentioned the 4 sacks, but you're right. He has managed to hang in there and make plays at times. His offensive line, they've got to figure it out and pick things up and give him more opportunities, and he has to help them by getting rid of the ball a little bit quicker as well.
Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll go. Here's Dart. That's caught left side by Neighbors. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
And the Giants first down. An 8-yard pickup.
A play fake, and now it's Dart. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. A throw right side caught by Neighbors. A gain of 8 there on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Dart. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
A 52-yard attempt.
And he hits the upright, but it caroms in anyway. With plenty of distance there as he banks it in. And that will extend their lead even further. Distance wasn't the problem, but he did need some help from the right upright, and he got it. A little kiss and in.
Yeah, unfortunately caught on the inside of the upright, and that pushed it through. This isn't like a baseball foul pole where you hit any part of it and it counts. It's got to go through the post. If he hits it on the outside, that's no good.
The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
They go play action with Ward. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
In trouble, and he's taken down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
On now is the Titans punter, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Now a fair catch signaled for and made right about the 43-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And New York set to take the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on the lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw, Dart. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Darius Slayton, 39 yards. And the Giants are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Titans offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Javon Holland on the tackle. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Off play action, Ward. Pass complete, Restrepo. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Running the jet sweep with Ridley. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd and 10.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Ward.
2nd and 10.
And this one too low. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
The 21 yards there as they convert on third.
And the Titans, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down.
On the stop.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Now Ward. And that is caught. It's Ridley. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
That's another.
Out of the gun, Ward. And his throw is incomplete. Second and 10.
87, incomplete. It's now second and 10.
Pollard will take it up the gut. This carry with the extra effort is going to get him stopped up just shy of the 10. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun here, Ward. This is caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First down and goal to go.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. To throw is Ward. That's dumped off to Pollard. This is 3rd and goal. And this Giants defense, they have withstood the test thus far.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Throwing is Ward. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Chigakakwo from 3 yards out. And the Titans take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free. And his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Giants offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him. Now he'll look to keep it rolling right here. Play action now. Dart. And he rifles one incomplete. 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. So the false start will back them up 5. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. To throw now, Dart. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Throwing his Dart. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. Looking to put a drive together. Ward off the play fake. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Elijah Moore, incomplete. Tyler Newman there defensively.
They go play action with Ward. He'll complete this one. Yurkakwe. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
3 more yards. That's another Titans first down.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
24-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Ward. And he will find his man on the outside.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Titans first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the 4th quarter. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Elijah Moore from 8 yards out. And the Titans have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over them as he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This game is really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim 1-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Dart going to look to throw here. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Throwing his Dart. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's It's intercepted. And the Titans are right back in this football game. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. On now is the Titans punter, as he's on to kick it away. And a good result there as that'll get out of bounds and pin them back at their 10-yard line. The visitors' offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively. That's out quickly to Hyatt. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now Dart.
The 11-yard line.
Now he'll tuck this and run. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
On the play. And the Giants, first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
To the air, Dart. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's Dart. Robinson's got it. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
A gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Giants first down. A gain of 1 yard. First down.
They'll go play action here with Dart. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Here's Dart. That's caught left side by Neighbors. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
It's a gain of 11.
On the ground, here comes Tracy. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to Tracy. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Here is 3rd down and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw, Dart. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. The Titans offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
They run over center with Mitchell. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the gun on third down, Ward will try and do this himself. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although
He's got it at the 15. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It's a gain of 35.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have the things we've been lacking, my brother. So what are we lacking? I can point it out, so much.
well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Here's Ward. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Elijah Moore, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Titans have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Well, quite the comeback here. They have erased that deficit, pushed themselves out in front now here in this 4th quarter.
Well, this game's kind of felt like a horse race, hasn't it, partner? Because, yeah, the other guys run out to their big lead, but then slowly and surely, they've been creeping up and closing that gap. Now they've stuck ahead in front here late in the game. The finish line's not far away. They need their defense to finish this thing off.
35. Giants, 31.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now out come the Giants. Now the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. 23 yards on the tuck and run. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Play action. Now Dart. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
That's another Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he's got it down to the 28.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. To throw, Dart. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
of 5 yards.
Kevin Byard, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raider, gets the sack.
I know nowadays they give a lot of guys different things when they get to the sidelines after creating a big play, but just throw a cape on this guy because he single-handedly ended multiple drives. Interception earlier, sack on third down. Really should have a better game plan installed for how to contain him because he's affecting this game in so many ways.
So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
There's Elijah Moore as he and the offense come out for another drive. Let's see here, Charles. 6 catches, over 100 yards. Call that a pretty good day at the office.
And I love the accumulation, the catches, the yardage. That means he's having a pretty good impact on this ball game and really helping his team out in a big way.
Means he wants the football again, right?
And it's funny because some of these receivers are very vocal about how much they're getting it. Others are quieter, but they still let you know, give me the ball, I'm going to make a play.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
And the Titans, first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Once again, it's Mitchell. We'll get this to about the 38. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
A give here to Mitchell. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Ward from the gun on third down. And that's knocked away and incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
So now here is Jackson Dart and the Giants. Down 35-34, 2:25 remaining. This is only week 1 of the season, folks. Get strapped in as they come up here first and 10. To throw is Dart. This one is Slayton over the middle. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Giants, first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They got to go thank the guys on D.
They'll look to throw. That's caught by Johnson. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
A gain of 26 yards.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. First and 10 here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Another try, second and 10 now.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Running left is Tracy. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1.
He's back to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. So now let's reset here, Charles. They do have 2 timeouts left, so they can stop the clock twice. This one's not quite over yet.
No, and what you're doing on defense, you're going to use both timeouts, obviously. But you've got to call defenses that are going to force the issue early, meaning you want that play over fast. You don't want to give them time to dance around in the backfield or run a wide sweep that'll take off time. blitz them, put pressure on them, make sure that play ends quickly so that you can go ahead and keep moving.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. The Giants going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 3rd and 5. Ward. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Titans first down, and that should just about do it. Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a 1-point victory. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's got to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Tennessee, they can breathe a sigh of relief as they're able to eke out the 1-point victory here in the opener. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets,